today we're going to play a game, and to play this game I have my friend DrawingWiffWaffles.
Hello! I actually just drew a drawing, and I'm going to be describing this drawing to Dina.
And I can't see what she's drawn, and she can't see what I'm drawing.
Nope.
And
it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be fun. So let's do it!
Yeah, let's go!
I am ready. I am pumped. So.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to start describing. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm gonna do like a quick run through of like the pose so you get an idea of where it's all laid out.
Yeah, because we didn't do that with you, and it was super confusing.
So, in the top lefty section is where our character's head is.
Okay.
This character's a girl, and she's looking to the left. Well, her face is looking to the left, but her eyes are looking to the right.
Okay.
And then if you follow her torso, it's almost straight to the middle section on the right.
Okay.
So that's where her little booty is.
Okay. Yeah.
And then from her booty to her knees, you make it to like the middle of the bottom of the piece of paper.
Yeah.
So there's like like you'll curve this, but for just the proportions.
Yeah.
So then that's basically like where her knees would be, but it's obviously a fish tail because she's a mermaid.
And it's mermaid, and we're doing mermaids.
How did we forget to do that again?
I don't know. We keep forgetting to say it, but people will get it.
Well, she only has one fin.
Yeah.
Like one leg.
Yeah.
One leg. Like a genie. Kind of like a genie.
Yeah.
So that curves backwards, but it's a lot shorter than the, like, I would say the thigh section. So like her shin section is much shorter because it's kind of going off into the distance.
Okay.
And then that protrudes into two fins at the bottom of the tail.
Okay.
Which is pointing upwards. I don't
upwards,
think I said
okay. Yeah. Upwards.
So like the thigh section of the tail is pointing downwards, and then the shin section of the tail is pointing.
Yeah,
like,
so the knees
the same direction but backwards.
Okay. I think I got it.
But they're not touching.
Wait, what?
So, like, the tip of the tail is not touching, like, the bottom of the thigh section of the tail.
Okay, so it's going a little bit further down?
But right at the end of the fin, it, like, curls just a little.
Okay, I think I got
and, like,
it.
So the fin that would be closest to us. So, like, the further fin is slightly behind the main section of the tail.
Well, so it is going behind. Like, the flipper part. It's going behind.
It's going behind, but nothing's, like, actually touching.
Oh, okay, so I was doing it right. It was, like, perspective thing, so it's going behind but not touching. Okay.
And then the fin that's closer to us, it like, comes out of the tail and then goes straight up. So there's like a ribbon, it like bends. So like where the tail is, you see one side of the fin, but on the
Wait.
That doesn't make any sense at all. So if you were to take like a ribbon.
Yeah, I think I know what you're trying to explain, but I don't know how it's supposed to
coming
work.
from the fin, so you see the top of the fin. Or from the tail, you see the top of the fin. And then all of a sudden you just see the back side of the fin protruding from that because it's twisting.
Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna...
You got a second.
We got a lot of seconds.
Okay, so her torso, where the shoulders are, so she's leaning forward. So her head comes out of like, I don't know, a little bit lower on her shoulders because she's leaning. Then the left shoulder is a little bit higher than the right shoulder. So I'm saying left side of the paper.
Okay.
Left side of the paper.
A little bit higher?
And it's like behind her torso. Like when the arm will come out.
Okay.
And then the right one's a little bit lower.
Yeah.
And the right arm, so the right side of the page, like just comes out straight and backwards. So it like hugs almost that line of her torso.
So backwards towards the right side of the page? Okay.
And it almost like reaches the end of the page because mine is not square.
Oh, okay, no,
so
it won't
like,
reach it. Okay.
So the hand is like right above where the two fins are. The fins almost like create a shape around the hand. But the hand does not overlap the fin.
I don't know if mine would reach that far because it's natural. Oh my god.
It is a little long, but it's alright. Talking about mine, I don't know what yours looks like.
I think it... okay.
So then the arm on the left side of the page comes out from behind her torso because she's leaning.
Yeah.
So it comes out the shoulder. And then it bends at the elbow, obviously, which is around where her butt is. But, you know, to the left, obviously.
But on the back?
So, like, on a line of the butt, so the elbow would
So is it going the same direction as the other arm?
No, this one is bending upwards and to the left. It's funny because we already did this on my channel, and I know how confusing it is. If, like, one small thing is wrong, the rest of the drawing just looks crazy. But we figured it out on your drawing.
We figured it out, but if I do if I do that, it looks like she's doing like a monkey pose.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what? Wait, okay. So is it the upper arm? Is it going down or is it going up?
The forearm is pointing downwards.
Okay. Where does her hand end up? I think that's a key part of this.
Her hand ends up like halfway down the main section of the tail. The hand is opened with the fingers a little bent, and the thumb is pointing directly to the left.
Okay, I think I know what that one is. Maybe. I might have to do it this later.
Honestly, in my drawing, this arm is a little weird and long compared to the arm on the right side of the page.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Now that I'm looking at it.
Her other arm is going backwards, right? Towards the right side of the page?
Yeah.
So.
But then that hand is pointing up and to the right. The hand on the right side of the page.
Upright to the upright corner?
Yeah, so she's bending the hand backwards. So her arm is straight, her hand is going upwards. So in the drawing, you see the palm of the hand, even though it's backwards. So the thumb is towards the body.
Oh, I think I got it.
So it's kind of like you're swimming. But she's obviously posing like a model.
Yeah. She's a pretty mermaid.
Yeah, she's like, you know.
I feel like that arm is way too long. But maybe I'll just...
Which one?
The right one.
I think it's just because my one looks weirdly long.
I'm just gonna tweak the shoulder bits.
Yeah, so make it look good.
Make it work.
Take what I tell you to do, but then make it look good.
That's what I told you. Okay, I think we can move. I'm gonna ask you questions later, but yeah.
What I think you need to do is just go around and try to get all the elements on the page first.
Yeah.
And make sure that they make sense before you start going too crazy.
Yeah.
So hair? We didn't do hair.
We haven't done head. We haven't done face.
It looks to the left and eyes are looking to the right. That's all I did for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it like a 3/4 view?
Yeah, 3/4 view. The nose is in the center of her face. The mouth is on the lower head.
Is she looking up or down?
She is looking mostly to the right and a little up.
Okay, I think I got it.
She's got some nice fleek eyebrows.
Wait, I have to get the face down first.
I always draw the eyebrows like at the beginning. I don't know what you used to describe eyebrows, but you know how there's like an arch?
Yeah.
And the arch is usually, like, some people have a big section before the arch. Like, depending on how they, like, pluck them.
Yeah.
So, like, her big section is really long and almost makes it all the way over her eye. And then the part that starts coming back down is very small. Like, you can't even see it because she has bangs, but we haven't gotten to that.
Okay. Let's do the bangs, because I'm help.
Okay, so her bangs end like a little bit above the eyebrows. So you can see all the eyebrows under the bangs. Except when we get to the sides, she has like long sections of bangs, but they end like about where her ear starts.
Okay.
So they're longer, but they're still short compared to like the rest of her hair.
Okay.
It almost looks like she's wearing like a bike helmet.
Yeah, I think I got that part.
Okay. And they're pretty pointy.
Okay, yeah.
Right, now her hair is long, and there's this huge side part on the right side of her head. So right side of the page, her left.
Okay.
So when I say right, I mean our right.
Yeah.
It goes very high, like, so if you took the length of the bangs, it goes that high up. Well, there's a small section on the right side that curls a little bit over the bang, over the ear, and then curls back behind her head.
What? Wait, how long is her hair? How long?
It goes down to like her butt.
Okay, but
like
on the left side. But on the left side.
On the left side. So it has its own space. So it ends right above the arm on the left. It doesn't intersect with that.
Whew. How does it? Is it like straight? Or
keep it very swishy. Yeah, it's wavy.
It extends over to my other page here because there wasn't any space left.
Whoops. And then at the very end of it, there's like a cute little squiggle because all the hairs come together.
Squiggle, I can do. I know squiggles. This is stressful.
My favorite
so hard
shape.
to turn. My favorite shape is squiggles.
I didn't put any detail into the ears. It's just like a half shape. You can only see the right ear.
Yeah.
A little bit like underneath that hair swoosh.
Alright. That means I can tweak it a bit.
Mm-hmm. Make it beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, darling.
Edna more.
This mermaid kind of has an Edna bangs.
Yeah, she does.
And she has some nice lips.
Some lips.
And her teeth are like a Lightning McQueen, one tooth, huge.
Wait, what?
Do you know Lightning McQueen? Cars?
Yes.
His teeth is just like one tooth. That's the shape of teeth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her tooth. That's what her mouth, her smile.
She smiles.
Mm-hmm. She's smiling.
We need to do the eyes.
Oh yeah. She's kind of squinting just a little, like, I'm cute.
Big eyes, right? Quite. Well, squinting, but
proportionate, I guess. I don't know what that means. Everybody looks different. What?
Yeah, I think. Does she have a snub nose or like?
It's very short, like I said, but it is kind of pointy.
Pointy up or pointy down?
Pointy to the left. I guess I would say up, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can see both her nostrils, so it is up.
Okay, I'm gonna move her mouth. Got so much erasing going on.
Yeah. That's the name of the game.
That's the name of the game.
I don't even know if we're doing the same song.
I'm singing the ABBA one.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. I don't remember the rest of the song. That's the name of the game. And I don't remember anything. Okay, I think I got it. She's looking to the right side of the page, right?
Her eyes are looking to the right.
Yeah.
Her head is looking to the left.
Yeah. So it's like around her shoulder?
Yes.
And like right in her armpit?
Yes.
Okay. And then on the far
side of the shell. So like if you took a rubber band and like... So if you put if you put your hand through the rubber band and then pulled that all the way up to your shoulder, that's where the rope is. And then it's connected to the outside part of the shell. So like the shell's connected to another shell in the center, and then these two ropes are on the outside where the armpits are.
There's another shell?
Well, there's a shell for each.
Oh yeah. So there's the rope between the shells.
No, the shells are just connected. You can't even see that because she's bending over so much.
Okay, you just see the two shapes.
Mm-hmm. And then you see the two ropes going around the shoulders.
Okay.
And then there's also just netting around that whole section, like around the What is this? Sternum? No.
Oh, so is there something around her neck as well? So it's like...
I'm trying to figure out what is... So, like, there's a large section of netting that comes out from the left side of the shoulder and then coats over the most of the left shell and only half of the right shell. So it, like, cuts across diagonally.
I think I got it. So it's wrapped around her neck.
Yeah, but there's
Kinda
like a
like a
huge
cool
V-neck section with no netting that comes from the neck and points to the right of the middle of the right shell. What's that?
Is it like an upside down V-neck? I'm so confused. I'm just trying so hard. what are you trying? Wait, I'm so confused.
No, it's exactly like a V-neck in a shirt.
Yeah. Oh,
but
so
instead of it pointing straight down, it's pointing a little to the right. Yeah, it goes over the shells.
Over the shells, like it. Okay. Where does it end up?
Well, you can't really see where it goes because she's bent over. But I imagined it connected to the bottom of the shells wherever they're connected.
What? Okay.
But it's not like bunched up down there. Like it'd be connected equally along the bottom edge of the shell.
Both shells, right? Both shells have netting. It's just that the V-neck is going towards the right side shell. Okay.
Exactly. I hope then this makes sense.
Questionable, but maybe.
It's so hard to describe.
It's so hard to understand.
There are like little pearls or barnacles in the netting.
Okay, cute.
I haven't even gone into like the details for other things yet.
Okay, go for it.
I forgot about a whole character on the page.
Oh, it's a blobfish?
Yeah! So you know how she's leaning over to the left? So the blobfish fills up that white space above her back. And
where does the body of the blob go? Pointing downward or pointing upward?
The head is the body.
Okay, well. Does the head point upward or downward?
Okay. Yeah, the head is pointing up to the right. So you gotta like make him squishy and round. And then his tail is just like a heart, basically.
Heart, I can do that.
So it's two fins.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he has those two huge eyes, big circles that like protrude from the top of his head. And then the left eye, so the left side of the page eye.
Yeah.
It's squinty a little because he's smiling.
Oh, okay.
But instead of teeth, he has his lips closed and there's a tongue sticking out to the left and down.
Left and down?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the left eye is pointing, like, down, and the right eye is pointing up.
It looks so silly.
This is why I draw them. They bring me joy. And he has a little bit of a nose. Kind of like a square nose, like you're describing with a shark.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you mean.
And that, like, overlaps his right eye a little bit.
Okay.
And he has very pudgy cheeks that come out from the eye.
Okay. I'm so focused. So crazy. I'm like, yes.
Is this going well? Is your drawing looking good?
Certain parts are okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
Trying to fix things.
Did you put any scales for her tail?
Not yet, no.
Okay, so you can see her belly button. I don't know if you...
Oh, I added that.
Oh, perfect. And there's a little bit of a belly, just like a small anatomy belly bulge that like builds up right above the tail. And then for her scales, she has like some large ones and some small ones, and they're kind of scattered around. Mostly at the top where the belly becomes the tail. And then they're more sparse as they get to the bottom of the tail.
Yeah. What else?
Are you done with the fins?
I think so.
So the fins are like 3 separate fleshy sections, but it's all one shape. So I just use lines to like separate it.
Yeah, like an aerial fin, like in the middle.
Yeah, like an aerial fin. That's what I was thinking.
Very easy way of explaining.
Yeah.
Okay.
accessories.
What? There's more? Sheesh. Okay, go for it.
So the top half of her right arm, so what's that?
On the right side of the page?
Yeah. So right under her shoulder, there's just a bit of like fishnets, like bunched up into almost like a bracelet, but it's up there. I feel like there's a name for that.
Armband?
Yeah, I guess. But it's just like the netting.
Okay.
And the ends of it are kind of frayed. And they're tied like underneath her arm, so you don't see that.
Okay.
Right. And then her right arm, so if you continue down that arm, her right, over her wrist, she has a pearl bracelet. And then on her left arm, so the left side of the page, she has a very long pearl bracelet, so it wraps around 4 times.
Okay, so that's like right above the wrist, right?
Yeah. And it goes almost halfway up the arm. Or halfway up the forearm. Okay.
I'm just reassuring myself.
A lot of pearls.
Yeah, that's a lot of pearls, girl. How do you afford that?
She finds them and kills the clam.
No!
Alright, now the hair. It's mostly just the color of the paper. But there are sections that are like dark black.
Oh no.
So there's, if you look right where the part is, where the part meets the bangs, so there'll be a streak of black that goes up from there, and a streak that comes down through the right side of the section.
Okay.
So the one on the top half of the hair, so that's the left side, it goes up along that mountainous curve, and the top of that is where this black streak is. Yeah,
I think I got it.
And then that goes over to the left of the hair and follows along the shape of the hair, but it ends like about where the cheek is because it goes behind where you can't see it anymore. And then the one on the right, so the bottom half of the hair basically, comes out of the part, goes up a little bit to where that section is curling behind her head and then disappears.
Okay.
And then the whole undersection of her hair. So if you took all the hair and like put only the top half in a ponytail and took the most lowest half and dyed that black, that's black.
Okay. I'm just like...
So like... so since her hair is going behind her body, you can see it. But if you lifted her
undersection.
Hair... Yeah.
I get it. Okay. I think I got it. It's gonna be so interesting when you're like watching this back and you'll be like, no!
I'm excited.
I know, right? It's so exciting just sitting there just waiting to see what's going on.
And looking at mine and then seeing yours, and it'll be completely different.
It will.
Even though I'm trying to describe it. I'm so bad.
Okay, what's next?
She has very dark black lips.
Ooh. Well,
and so does Blubfish.
No, really?
We're getting near the end here.
Oh my god.
I guess we can add the bubbles.
Bubbles! I don't have much space in the top, but that's fine.
Oh, there's nothing above her head.
Oh, okay, cool. Good.
There's a bubble above the blubfish, like a big one, that's like right between his eyes.
Okay.
And then there's a little one to the left of that and down.
But I was just drawing random ones. Wait.
Big one is perfect. There's a big one right between the blubfish's eyes, like above him.
Yeah. And then down to the right?
A little one down to the left.
Down to the left. Okay.
And I think that's it. I should have given her earrings. Oh well.
She looks cool in my drawing. I like her. Yeah, I like her. I got the when you started doing the hair thing, I got what kind of style she has. So I got excited and I'm like, she's not just a normal mermaid anymore. She's fancy as sure. Okay. I'm just sharpening my pencil so that I can like edit.
Are you gonna go over and give it some details?
It doesn't take too long, so I'm just gonna do that.
And then we'll pop back in after that.
Yep.
Bloop. It's okay to just stop.
Okay, I'm gonna take a picture. Woo! And we're back.
I'm so excited. Show it to me.
I will just take a picture. The squeal! Ah!
Oh my god.
Is it different?
No, it's actually like the pose is like spot on.
Really? I was so like the arms.
Except it's just a little bit more like leaning than.
Show me.
And then the hair is like a lot longer. Yeah, I'll show you.
Oh, okay. Hey! Oh, wait! That's like the different pose. I think you draw a lot. Like it happened the same with the other one. That's so interesting.
Wait, what? Describe this.
Like you mean like it's more like top down, and mine is more flat to the side.
Oh.
You see? It's so cool. Ah!
I love these. This is so cool.
This is so much fun. You look.
Your blobfish is adorable.
Thank you. Hey, but it's so cool. This is so cool. This is so fun. Your bubbles are square.
Not the same. What's that?
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
I have square bubbles.
Squared bubbles. That's cute.
What's funny about this challenge is like when you're trying to describe something, you kind of like miss parts that you just do automatically.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, oh, your bubbles look like squares, whereas mine, I'm like, well, they just look like bubbles.
Yeah.
Like, I would never have thought, like, well, there's square bubbles. Because we all see things differently, you know?
How did we end yours?
I usually just thank them for watching and tell them to go check out the other one.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see the drawing that I explained to Waffles and Waffles drew from my...
Oh yeah, that was a blast.
Yeah, that was a lot
That sounded so enthusiastic. Yeah, that was a blast.
Go check it out.
Watch me struggle.
Yeah.
It's fun because like drawing can be so isolating. And this is like a fun way to do it
together.
Like with a friend.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for redrawing my drawing.
Thank you for redrawing my drawing. Alright. Okay, we're gonna end this video here because I don't know how to end it.
Yeah, check out my channel.
Yeah, go check out Waffles. Drawing with Waffles. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Jelly bean.
It's like jelly bean.
Jelly bean.
Jelly bean.
Jelly bean.
Jelly bean.
Jelly bean. I think the end card of this is just gonna be us going jelly bean. I think that's gonna be hilarious.
That's not even like a real way of doing that. I like made that up. So
I love it. I love it. It's like my favorite thing now.